friends, I am so excited to bring another Christmas decorate video to you guys. Today we are decorating our kitchen for Christmas. I'm going to be showing lots of ways to decorate all the nooks and crannies of your kitchen on a budget. So I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to subscribe and let's get started. Before we get to decorating, I wanted to thank City Beauty for sponsoring this portion of today's video. I recently discovered City Beauty a few months ago. If you don't know what they are a luxury skincare brand that uses clean, research-driven ingredients in their products. I kind of have more dry to sensitive skin, so I was wanting some extra moisture for the winter time, and I found a few products that I have been loving that I use every single morning before I put my makeup on, at the end of the day, before I go to bed, and I feel like they've really made a difference in my skin. City Beauty targets skin-specific aging concerns. Their products contain no parabens, sulfates, harsh fillers, or animal-tested ingredients. They are Leaping Bunny and PETA certified as well. They have products that target wrinkles and fine lines, hyperpigmentation, sagging skin, dehydrated skin, and also a product that helps plump your lips. So let me show you the products that I've been using in my little skincare routine that I do in the mornings. I always start out with their Uplift Firming Serum. This is super moisturizing. It smells really good and clean. I use this morning and night, and I just massage it into my skin in an upward motion. Then I go in with my favorite cream ever. This is their Multi-Action Sculpting Cream. And again, I will just rub this in an upward motion all over my face. I also bring it down my neck. I feel like I have such dry skin in the winter time. This product has really made a difference. I use that one morning and night as well. And then I love their Line Blurring Wrinkle Filler. And this I just use in the morning before I put my makeup on. But basically it has this wand and you can target the specific line that you're wanting to soften. I'll just put that on and then I'll kind of dab it on with my finger. You just have to make sure that it dries before you put your makeup on so it doesn't get smeared around, but love this. And then with the winter months, my lips have been so dry, so I've been using their night oil, and oh my goodness, this has made such a big difference. I feel like it instantly plumps my lips. It stays on my lips. It's very nourishing, very hydrating, and none of these products have made my skin sensitive. I love that they have clean ingredients in them. So right now with the holidays, they are offering 40% off site-wide. So I will have a link down below in my description box if you want to go shop any of these products, but I am so impressed with them. If you're looking for a gift idea, or if you want to just hydrate your skin for this winter season, then definitely check out City Beauty. All right, let's head into the kitchen and start decorating. The first area that I am going to decorate are the floating shelves beside our refrigerator. These I'm going to do kind of minimally. I'm going for a neutral vintage Christmas feel. So I'm going to start out with some garland just for some added depth, and then I'm going to use these brass houses. I think these are so pretty and so intricately cut. I love all the details. And then I'm going to layer a cookbook that has a little bit of gold writing on it, as well as my recipe box. That way I'm able to grab that down as I need it for holiday baking. I'm also adding some white houses and a pottery vase and a little candlestick. I have this vintage inspired print from Etsy. I'm going to put that frame in the middle of the bottom shelf because it is a little bit taller. Then I'm going to add some more cookbooks, and on top of that I'm adding a Christmas tree. I'm adding some more cookbooks to the other side and a black distressed vase with some greenery stems, and then a white house, and then to tie it all together I'm going to finish it off with some white Santa mugs. And I'm putting the mugs there because underneath we're going to do a little coffee and hot chocolate bar. So to do that, I'm starting off with a cutting board. Next I have a canister for my coffee grounds. I also have a glass jar for my marshmallows and a little mini wreath and a cup with some stir sticks in it that are a little holiday themed. And then I have some peppermint crunch and some sugar sprinkles. That way we can put them on top of hot chocolate and coffees. And then I'm hiding the electrical outlet with this Christmas tree cutting board. Then I'm also going to place this little tree next to the espresso machine, as well as some candy cane Hershey Kisses. Now next to our stovetop, I love to have a little caddy for my oil and salt and pepper. So I'm adding this distressed vase onto a Lazy Susan and a little tree in it. I've got my oil and then these cute little salt and pepper shakers that I think just tie the whole look together. And then for the other side of the stove, I have my cookbook stand, and I added this crock with some wooden spoons, and then I just added a velvet bow to it. I also always have this station set up for Breland's bottles, so I'm just adding a faux tree to this black distressed vase. For our cabinets up top with the glass doors, I'm adding a cookie jar shaped as a house, and then some Christmas napkins into a little basket. And then on the other side, I'm going to add some fun Christmas mugs. So I have our milk and cookies set for the kiddos, and I also have another mug that kind of matches that one. And then I have our fun mugs. So I have been collecting these over the years. We do hot chocolate in these. The kids really love them. So I'm excited to have those on display and ready to use. I'm also going to add a wreath on our hood vent. I went with a basic wreath and then just added some greenery stems to it. For our island, I'm keeping it simple by just adding a wicker tray. I'm also adding some vintage books, a candle, and some dried oranges and pine cones and greenery in a vase. For our floating shelves next to our sink area, I'm adding some pine cones in a glass jar, some more bowls I'll be able to pull down when we are baking, some little trees that I think are so cute. I have some vintage serveware. I'm sticking a Christmas tree in that. I also have this candlestick, a little teapot, a mug, and some more stir sticks in there. I also love to display our fruit in a crock bowl. So I have some oranges, and I'll probably add some apples to that. I also have some plates that match my bowls up top. They just have some red and green around the rim, and I just added a Christmas tree and then a Christmas tree in a pitcher. I'm also going to display my soaps on a gold tray, and I'm adding this little Mrs. Claus cookies in a mini wreath next to it. And then on the other side, I'm going to add a faux Christmas tree and another little planter vase. And now this is a fun section. I'm going to create a little baking section. So I have a cutting board, a cake stand, and I'm adding a cookie gingerbread house inside of it with some little bottle brush trees. Then I'm going to add a crock bowl, and I'm going to fill it with some baking supplies as well as some cookie stamps. So I thought that would be a fun little festive touch, and then I finished it off by adding some candy canes to it as well. And then I love to hide electrical outlets, so we're going to add another Christmas tree cutting board, and then I have this little 'Tis the Season sign, so I just layered both of those. Next, I'm adding a few more very large and heavy mixing bowls, and then I have my Magnolia Table cookbooks, and I'm going to use these little houses as bookends. Then for the top, I'm going to add a copper vase with a little velvet ribbon tied around it. I have some more plates and a little crock with some greenery, and then this really pretty ceramic tree. I did also add a string of garland around our kitchen window. This is very affordable. I also put some twinkle lights on it as well as some vintage inspired ornaments on a garland. So I love how that turned out. Here I have another vintage print in a frame, and I have this accordion peg hook shelf. I guess that's what you would call it. I'm not really sure, but I'm just going to add some baking mitts and kitchen towels, aprons, some gold bells, and then I'm going to tie it all together by adding the My Texas House Christmas tree, and I'm going to run an extension cord on the counter to plug it in. And then the final touch is this sign that I'm going to put on the side of our refrigerator cabinet, and I'm just going to hang this swag on top of it for a layered look. Then I'm going to light our candle. This is Gingerbread Crunch, and it smells incredible. I'll link it down below. But this is the final look. Very simple, clean, little pops of red and browns, lots of greenery, and I love all of the vintage touches.
For business in my shout when the bell on the door jingled once more, and then time almost came to a stop. But somehow I knew, and maybe so did you, that everything would change from now on. Yes, from this Christmas on, this Christmas on, from this Christmas on, it's gonna be you and me decorating the tree from this Christmas on. We forgot what you came for, and in the coffee shop just next door, we talked for hours on end, and somehow we knew that we'd found something true, and that everything would change from now on. Yes, from this Christmas on, this Christmas on.
Thank you all so much for spending some time with me today. I hope this gave you some ideas if you are decorating your kitchen as well. I always have so much fun going through the rooms in our home and making them all festive for the Christmas season. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. I'll link my Christmas 2023 playlist down below. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas, and I'll see you all soon in my next one. Bye, friends.
Oh, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, da, da. Making our Christmas memories.